Guys, what's up? It's Brian here, owner of Portable Generator Services in Pompano Beach, Florida. One of, I think, the only generator company that drives to you and works on your little portable, But anyways, this is for my older generation, people that are in their even 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. If were an investor or are in either stocks or real estate, whatever, this is very beneficial to you. But this is very beneficial to every single person because this is news that the U.S. is not telling you. The U.S. television news channels are obviously owned by companies, right? Well, there's literally Vanguard and BlackRock it all dwindles down to them. They're not, obviously, they tell journalists yes or no on stories that they, want to tell the news. They definitely censor the journalists. This is the thing. We're being lied to. If you don't trust our government and you think that they've been acting extremely shady, even more so than ever, you need to watch this. I have factual proof, data, video of them saying what I'm telling you, and this isn't me thinking it's going to happen. Okay, guys? Just a little bit explaining exactly what I'm going to be telling you guys. So our banking system is switching from the SWIFT. We're going to blockchain. Now, that doesn't mean we're using crypto. We're just using the platform that it is sent on. It's a very, very extremely fast platform, and it is very secure. And we're obviously going to a digital currency. I mean, if you go to any of your banks, you can look on the addendum. You can look on their terms of service, their agreement. They've added it. It's FedNow Services. You can go online to the government website and type in, what is FedNow Services? This isn't a lie. It's just they're not giving you as much information as they should be. That's for damn sure. This is what it's really about. And I went and checked it. I want you to try this. Our banking system is going to collapse. We've already lost more assets through the banks than the 2008 recession. Already. It's either they print more money, we keep printing into oblivion and then go through this crazy, aftermath, or it happens now. I think it's going to happen now. We are going to a digital currency, changing a whole new banking system. This is, all I want you guys to do is be prepared. I'm not asking you guys to take any financial risks, really. What you decide is on you. I'm just asking you to do some research. If you just watch the news on TV, Fox, CNN, any news channel, ultimately leads back to being owned by the same people that own the major ones. Now, this is what I want you to do. And I did it the other day, and it was very, very, it definitely made sense. Well, I mean, there's cops at all of the banks now. They're just sitting there. But go into your bank. The phones will be ringing off the hook. You'll hear the people at their desk saying, oh, no, everything is fine. You don't need to withdraw your money. Yeah. So listen, more gold has been bought by every single country, including the U.S., than in ever before history, recorded in history. Ever. More gold has been bought than ever before. There's going to be a gold-backed world reserve currency. More gold than ever before. There is documentation of Xi Jinping and Putin leaving a meeting. This is a couple of weeks ago, and you hear Xi Jinping, whatever his name is, tell Putin, this is going to be the biggest change in history that we've ever seen in 100 years. Now, obviously, take that with a grain of salt, right? But with just everything that's happening, it kind of, it makes sense. You can look up the African or South African president goes and he's doing a meeting, whatever, to a bunch of people, and he goes, listen, if you are a holder of the U.S. dollar, I would very highly suggest you get rid of that, because it is, it's going to lose a lot of value. Very major things are changing in the next couple of weeks, and that dollar is going to be worth way, way less. Whatever, take it with a grain of salt, right? Whatever. What's hard is when something's never happened and we've never experienced it, it's hard to even think about it, right? And that's just with anything. Do your research. And see, this is the thing. A lot of like the 50, 60, 70-year-olds that aren't good with the whole smart technology don't know how to go on YouTube and watch independent journalists that are from other countries or, outside that report on world news, because they don't have an agenda to cause, political, left versus right, whatever. They're just reporting on the news and fully reporting on it. And it is what it is. Let's move on to the next subject for the news. Go on Google, go on YouTube, type in a breakdown of our economy, of the banking economy. How bad are we? You'll see they'll show you fact by fact by fact how bad it is. Don't watch CNN YouTube. Watch, if you can at least go to your filters and choose, highly rated ones. You want to click news sources that honestly you don't really know their name, but they have a lot of viewers, and just hear what they have to say, and then fact check what you might not believe from them. Don't watch the US based channels. They aren't gonna. Do you think the US news on television is gonna tell you, hey, so our banking system is screwed. Our FDIC, who says they insure up to $250,000, well, we only have a total of $5.5 billion for covering insurance, losses, but there's over $1 trillion from U.S. citizens in the bank. I mean, how are they going to cover it? They don't want you removing your money and putting it into gold. Yet every country has bought more gold this year than ever in history, ever. Why would they be doing that? You got to think outside the box. You cannot trust the government. If you trust the government, if you think that they've done nothing wrong, they don't lie to us, then this is not for you. But if you know that they're acting shady and it's been even worse than normal, this is for you. Okay, guys? I don't want people losing money. I'm going to show some clips from videos and fact check it, but it's very scary. And these are analysts. These are very smart people. They don't have an agenda. They're not trying to steer us one way or another. They're just breaking down the facts. They're just looking at numbers, facts, numbers, logic. It's all there. This isn't, I think this is going to happen. This is what it shows on paper. This is what history has done when this sort of things happened. And we are way, way worse than what has happened in history. Check out these stuff. Be safe. What a lot of the very smart people that are censored, that are not able to be on the news, because obviously, like I said, if the news told everyone on TV, we're screwed, we're about to, really shit's about to hit the fan, your bank accounts might get locked, and we're going to be incorporating FedNow services, which is the digital currency, which is how we will, give you guys money. Or the US dollar is losing value extremely fast. I mean, we have nothing backing the dollar. We're 130% in debt. If we sold every single thing in the US, we still couldn't pay back our debt. So, what a lot of people are saying and doing is, number one, buying gold. We're at the highest gold has ever been. If you look at a 5-year chart, even any chart besides a day chart, I mean, every stock goes like this. and it either ends up going, higher, or it goes lower, or it stays the same. Gold has always gone up, up, up. You might invest right here as it goes down, but then it goes up, and it continuously rises, depending on how much time you want to wait. If you invest 5 days ago and want to withdraw now, you might lose. You have to have patience, right? Everyone's recommending either investing in gold, silver, or other minerals, or whatever that's called. Gold and silver is highly recommended because it's a asset that it won't lose value from other people causing it to lose value. Or real estate assets that, like I said, won't lose value for other people's mistakes or countries' mistakes. Real estate, gold, just be careful, okay? That's all I want you to do. I want you guys, if you're able to, do some research. Oh, so do this. Go into a bank. This is what I did, and it totally backed up everything that I've been thinking. I went to my Wells Fargo. Phone's ringing off the hook. You hear the manager walking around, no, our banking system is good. The smaller ones are the ones that are a little worried. Everything is fine. And I went up to him, and while he's on the phone, I mouthed to him, I said, we are so screwed. And he smiles kind of and goes, give me 1 second, give me 1 second. I didn't have time for it, He's like, let me go finish this call. I go up to the teller and I go, hey, how screwed are we with our system? I could see through my peripherals the other tellers behind in the area smirking, like ducking their heads like, yeah, it's bad. And he goes, oh, we're not doing that bad. I said, are you forced to say that? And he, smiles also and has nothing to say. And you can still see the tellers behind him like, yeah, we're fucked. We're not good. There's two things that need to happen. They either need to start printing money again, or we are going into a financial collapse. The banks will shut down. As you can see, the banks that have gone out and, literally gone bankrupt are being swallowed up by the couple of major banks, Bank of America, Vanguard. It's going to become a centralized banking system with FedNow payments as the digital currency. And that's, like I said, this isn't me thinking that's what's happening, guys. This is all, if you have Wells Fargo, go on your Wells Fargo account, go to your addendums, and type in or search for FedNow services. It's literally there. It'll tell you the date that the document has been upgraded or updated at. It's literally like this year, April this year. This isn't me bullshitting you. This is not me thinking or making anything up. You can, if you're able to research, you can find all of this out. But this is why I wanted to make a video for the people that don't know how to really research on the internet. You can't just go on Google and type in a subject and click the first link. The first link is the US-based stuff. It's all, it's not real raw data. It's all stuff that they only want you to hear. It's not anything, that would cause a craziness, because obviously, right, they don't want to do that. They are not going to tell you the truth, especially if it's going to cause riots, craziness, which is what's happening. If you have money in the bank, what I am doing, this isn't financial advice, I'm having a huge chunk of money available as, not a huge chunk, but some cash just in case I can use cash if something were to happen. I might not be able to from what I've just been telling you guys, but I have invested a ton in gold and silver because like I said, it's only going up, and the fact that every other country has bought more gold than ever before, there's got to be a reason why. Literally, ever before, gold has been purchased by every country now. Follow the money. Anyways, I'm going to give you guys some clips, and I want you guys to just do your research. That's it. I just don't want people getting screwed over. I don't want people losing hard-earned money that they worked their butts off for because it loses a shit ton of value. The reason why, we have nothing backing the dollar, right? Years back, when we were up here compared to other countries down here, it was our military power that backed the dollar and just our protection. As we stayed lazy and China, other countries kept growing, now it's like this. So the fact, it's not our military anymore. We're at the point where military doesn't really matter, in the sense that ultimately nukes is where it ends up and no one wants to go there, right? So we also had the oil. The dollar was the only currency oil was traded in because of the treaty with Saudi Arabia, where we backed them military and defense-wise against Iran or whatever. They only sold oil in the US dollar. That was extremely beneficial for us. Very, very, very beneficial. Well, they said, screw the US and screw you guys. You guys are bullies. You use the dollar as financial whatever. You guys, we're a very corrupt country. The US is very corrupt, along with everyone else. If you guys can't see that at all, you got to open thinking outside the box. We are very corrupt. Everyone is, though. But we might be the worst and the most corrupt country. Anyhow, they are now, because of the war with, Russia and us putting whatever you call those things where they can't do certain things, restrictions, whatever, it's opened so many doors and things have happened to where now they're trading oil in other currencies. Countries that have been using the dollar as their currency are saying, screw that. We don't want to use the dollar, because anytime we raise interest rates on the dollar, countries that use our dollar get extremely hurt. They get affected badly. Everything gets expensive because of our problems, our overspending, and so lots of change is happening right now. Like a lot. Craziest 5 years these next 5 years will be the craziest in history. The most changed. Things are changing. AI has dramatically improved on some craziness to where jobs are, the next 5 years, you're going to see so many jobs get taken. And the reason that's not a bad thing, it's the process of switching and getting used to it, because there is going to be a currency, what do you call it? Like a standardized payment system. Everyone gets paid a certain amount, which is what's going to be hard to come up with, because AI is literally going to take over as we go year to year, 50, 60, 70%, 80%, all of the jobs. No bullshit. We are able to, have you not seen ChatGPT? If you haven't, and you've gotten this far in the video, I salute you. I just want, I'm not trying to raise fear or anything. I just want you guys to be informed, and you're not if you're only watching the US news channels. That's all I got to say. Do some research. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'll show you links and facts and documents that back this all up. There's videos, So, one last thing. Oh, well, the bank is FDIC insured $250,000. Well, yeah, they say that, right? But when the FDIC only has like 50 something billion dollars for backing up the insured money, yet the citizens' money totals $1 trillion, there's a lot of people that aren't going to be getting their money backed up because there is no money. Keep that in mind.